is the true genius of America. A faith, a faith in simple dreams, an insistence on small miracles, that we can say what we think, write what we think without hearing a sudden knock on the door.
That gets me every fucking time, juice heads, because we no longer have the First Amendment in this country. The Gestapo will knock on your door if the YouTube AI triggers a lead. How do I know? Because it's happened to me. But you know who else knows? My buddy here, the Fat Jew. How you doing, Fat Jew? And
I'm doing.
I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce a special guest brought to you by the Fat Jew, our friend, Mr. Scoop. Scoop, how you doing, man?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming on Uncommon Sense with us.
Hey, thanks for inviting me, guys.
Yeah, man, we're not as big as the Freedom Boys or nothing, but you know, we still talk shit. So
Hey, I was able to move some things around. Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Oh, appreciate it. Glad to be here, guys.
So we had a busy week, I would say. No,
Absolutely. I'm still waiting for this Dead Man switch to come out in the
bro, let me tell you, I am really waiting because that man seemed like a very intelligent person, and he knew all the things that we know. He knew. So I know for me, if I had that kind of information, I would like do the same shit.
Well,
but I'm waiting for that stuff to come out.
let's not forget the guy was a horrible guy. Like, he was a horrible human being. He was involved in a lot of bad things.
Are we talking about Mr. M?
McAfee?
Mr. John M?
Yeah. McAfee, however you want to say his name.
My understanding was he had a lot of dirt on a lot of powerful people. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, he was wanted in several different countries for a lot of crimes, you know, and he ran from the U.S. and ran from South America and finally got hemmed up in Spain. They finally caught him in Spain, and he even got a tattoo that said, with a money
Schwacked. Yep. Because he said specifically, if I die, it's not because I suicided myself.
Yep.
You know, like he literally spells it out for you and said to you, you know, because this is what they do. They're very good at it. And didn't he have an apartment in that Miami complex?
So the conspiracy theorists.
Wait, the one that just got knocked down?
That's what I heard. And if that happens to be true, okay, if he had an apartment in that apartment complex, there is nothing you can fucking tell me that will change my mind.
Oh yeah, and
I'm sorry. There's nothing that you will be able to fucking twist that tells me, you know, this just happens to be a coincidence. Because I'm sorry, when you keep adding up coincidence, it means something different.
Well, the reason they're not doing witness stories is because the witnesses, the people that lived in there, have already said that they were told to get out.
Nice. No shit. No shit.
There's only like 4 deaths.
Yeah, and that's as soon as I heard that, by the way, on the news, when they're like, yeah, building fell down, 1 death. I was like, what?
Up here in the...
I'm sorry?
Scoop, just so you know, I live in northern New Jersey in the greater New York City area, so I get New York City news locally. And all the headlines would say was 4 dead and like 198 missing.
Yeah.
So
I
don't
know if there's an update on all the missing people.
But do you know how many apartments came down?
No.
Way more than 190 something.
It was a massive building, but all the experts are already saying from the video it was a time.
You guys went echo on me again.
It was a what, Scoop? I'm sorry?
There was a time demolition that they could tell that it was a professional demolition job that brought that building down. A building that fails doesn't fall straight down when it fails. Usually,
right, it falls to the side. If the foundation went on one side, it would lean. It would not just come down. Buildings don't work like that. If I have a shed, okay, go ahead.
If there was debris on the building next to it, but the building next to it was only 28 feet away, of course there's going to debris on it, but the building next to it wasn't damaged.
Right.
Which means,
another thing I did see, you saw the footage, obviously.
Yeah.
I at least saw some little sparks. I don't know about you, but I saw some sparks.
I didn't look hard enough to see if I saw demo flashes, but
I'll be honest with you. You should watch it again and kind of slow it down. I could be wrong. By all means, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I did see sparks.
but
Just saying.
you know, I spent some time in the service, and I've seen buildings come down. Especially with I was aviation ordnance cross rating to EOD, so I got to see
Some
control,
demo.
quite a few of them when we would blow up stashes and stuff like that. So
It seems like something you've seen before, huh?
I've seen buildings come down from ordnance that was dropped. I've seen buildings come down from ordnance that was placed. I'm not.
Sorry. I just want to say, first of all, thank you for your service.
Oh,
Yes.
I would never have the balls to do what you've done, so thank you for that.
it was fun, dude. I was 18, getting out of my parents' house.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
That's one way to do it.
But what a lot of people seem to think is that everybody joins because they're like, when I joined, the youth that I joined with, we didn't have that World War II patriotic mentality that everybody thinks is there. You know what I mean? A lot of people were joining to get out of their parents' house. A lot of people were joining because their parents served and they wanted to follow the tradition. And a lot of people served because they just didn't really have any other plans to do anything. Like World War II, it was like, we're going to fight the Nazis.
Right. There was a mission there. Yeah.
Nazi ass.
Right.
There was Middle East conflict, but there was no war going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even on the phone with my mother the week of September, and she was like, "Don't worry, there hasn't been a war in 4 years. You'll be fine." And I was in right outside of Thailand, Pattaya Beach, when 9/11 happened.
If you don't mind me asking you, how long had you been in the service during those events?
I'd only been in 6 months. I joined June of 2001.
Wow.
Shit.
So, yeah. And I just got to my duty station, which was the USS Carl Vinson CVN 70. We were the first aircraft carrier to respond to 9/11. We were right outside Pattaya Beach. It was supposed to take us 8 days, I think 7 or 8 days to get to the Persian Gulf. We got there in 3.
Shit.
Ever seen an aircraft carrier shoot a rooster tail? We was moving, you know what I mean? But we stayed out there. We got the Black W, built 380,000 tons of ordnance. We were working around the clock.
Now, I don't want to derail too much, but I am fascinated by aircraft carriers. I think they're an amazing feat of engineering. What was your exact role on the aircraft carrier?
I was aviation ordnance. I worked in the G4 division. I built Mark 82 and Mark 84 hard body bombs with snake eye fins and conical fins. We armored what were they called? The Maverick missiles with the KCU, Texas Instrument Guidance Systems on them.
So you were building essentially bombs that went onto the planes?
Yeah, we built all the ordnance.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool.
That's fucking badass.
When I built, we assembled. They come in a hard body and a shell, and then we put on the fin. We put on whatever.
So it's kind of like the IKEA of bombs.
Yeah.
They come with instructions. You put them on, and then once you get to know what you're doing, it's just zip, zip, zap.
Yeah,
Nice.
we didn't quite have the menu IKEA provides for people.
You couldn't walk through that IKEA, huh?
Now, Scoop, let me ask you another question. So you assembled these. Did you also install them?
No, that was a different division. So I was a mag rat, is what they called us. So we stayed down in magazine. We didn't see sunlight for 3 months straight. Wow.
That'll fuck you up in the head.
No, not really. I mean, it was
You got enough shit going on. It's not like you're in a cell, that would fucking kill you, but you're doing
I
something.
mean, like living things, whether it's a plant or an animal, need sunlight. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had 4 bomb magazines, so we stayed pretty entertained with who could build. We're in the middle of the ship. Funny story. When they called general quarters, it was a duty day for me, and we were sitting down in the bomb magazine, just got done cleaning, and we were watching Pearl Harbor on the laptop. And that scene where the bomb comes into the mess galley and the guy's sitting there and he's watching the fuse spin, and then
Yeah.
up right after that, the alarm came over the 1MC and general quarters was called. So I was like, no. It's not
That's not good.
Everybody was freaking out. But yeah, we stayed pretty competitive with the other bomb magazines, like who could build the most. We stayed entertained, but it was rough. I mean, we would work 18 hours and then we would have sleep schedules, like, okay, these 2 guys go rinse off in the shower right quick and catch a 3-hour nap and come back. And then other guys would do that. And
That
yes,
sounds very interesting.
yeah. So it was fun time as far as camaraderie wise. It was fun as in how hard it was to keep the monotony away because you're doing the same thing over
Right.
and over again.
And it's easy to say that's any job, but especially when you say you're doing 18 hours a day, you're lucky to wash off and get a 3-hour nap, and you're on an aircraft carrier. Do you get nauseous at all? Do you get used to being on an aircraft carrier? How does that work?
You got to think you're on a floating city.
Right.
You got 5,000 people on board.
That many, huh?
Yeah. When
Wow.
you've got your air wing and your ship's company, your air wing is everybody that comes with the aircraft and flight crews, pilots. They come with the aircraft. That's a lot of your flight deck crew is your air wing. And then you have your ship's company that's doing everything underneath. It's roughly about 5,000 people, if not a little bit more, men and women serving. So there's a lot of things to keep you occupied on the ship with how many people there are. So, I mean, it was an interesting experience to go from a kid that had never really done anything exciting to being a part of that. So, I mean, it was,
Right. It's like one giant fucking community that's like working together to get something done. And it's like, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you have no choice. These are the people that you see every day. This is your life for a while. And like, it's essentially like moving in, like you said, a big giant community, and everybody just has to get along and you got to do your fucking job and that's it.
Yeah. They did a news story on us. They had, some media guys fly on board, and because the aircraft carrier is the most protected ship in a fleet,
Right.
But they had some media staff fly on board and come down to the bomb magazines, and they saw where we had drew pictures on the bombs, like FU, Bin Laden, and
It's not like putting somebody's name on a bullet kind of thing.
yeah. So they deemed it inhumane that we were drawing pictures depicting Osama bin Laden and
Fuck out of here.
On someone they're gonna drop a bomb. This is the craziness that I don't understand.
but
You are dropping a bomb and you're worried about what the artwork says.
oh my God, look at, oh, that's not nice. Boom.
Yeah, right? You are racist. Right before you kill me, you are racist. What the fuck? It's like, shut up.
Lord knows what the Hiroshima things fucking must have said on them.
Yeah. Here comes the sun.
Right.
Jeez.
They
Dooby.
they outlawed being able to draw pictures on the ordnance. The only thing we could put on there was New York police and fire department stickers on the bombs. So
Wow. Okay.
needless,
So saying so revenge is better. I mean, I don't know.
some people may go, that's not nice, that's mean. Dude, they got rid of the shotgun after Vietnam. They got rid of napalm after Vietnam because it was inhumane. But we still use dogs. I'd rather get I'd rather get shot in the face with a shotgun than have a German Shepherd chew my nuts off and bleed to death in the desert. You know, I mean,
Oh, we lost the Jew. He'll be back. He drops off from time to time.
oh, I understand. The sensitivity of those that don't understand war versus those that have the mentality of know what it needs to war livable. You know, it messes with your head. So you find ways to try to make fun of it, try to bring humor into it because
Make the best out of it because it's a shitty situation nobody wants to be in. Essentially, you have two parties forcing a bunch of people that don't know each other essentially to go kill each other over land or some sort of a conflict, usually financially or whatever it might be. And it's just like, why the hell am I here?
right. And I mean, you've got to allow people to deal with it the way they want to deal with it. And if humor is the way they deal with it, then let them do that.
I 100%.
Because if you don't have the humor, it's dark humor that soldiers share with each other. But if you don't have that, all you have left is the carnage.
Right.
That will tear a person apart. So, I mean, you know, I did a lot of work with PTSD when I got out of the service. Through my local American Legion and stuff like that, and to the VA hospital. And you see these guys, and the only thing they can do is joke about it. And if you took that away from them,
right, that'll fuck them up real good.
Yeah, they have nothing left to resort to, because
Right.
the way they can really express it is through humor, through that dark.
Right. And if you take that away, like you said, the only thing got left is just horrible fucking thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, my mother passed away from cancer in 2018, and
Sorry to hear that.
She had cancer from these things, which should inspire me to quit smoking.
You quit when you're good and ready.
Probably one of the hardest things I've ever done is try to quit smoking.
You and me both, and I should quit because I got like same thing. I got history of like heart disease and shit, and I'm over here just chugging away.
Yeah. Well, mine comes from the bomb plant that right down the road from the house. So it's we have Savannah River Site, nuclear waste site. It also is where they assembled the nuclear bombs that dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's the hottest place geologically in the country. So it's, my stepfather passed in 2017 from small cell carcinoma. And then not even a year later, my mother got the exact same cancer.
Very sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't coincidence.
That sucks.
Like, even the doctor was like, this isn't coincidence. The exact same cancer in the exact same spot. This is environmental.
Right.
This isn't like,
and where were they living exactly?
Well, my stepfather worked at SRS, Savannah River Site. So,
Georgia?
Carolina, in Jackson, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, if you Google that place, the stuff it tells you, I mean, there's bad stuff out there. And they plush funds for these kind of things, you know what I mean? They gave my parents full access, but they didn't need it. They were well off in their older years, you know. But yeah, so they got it all from that. But when my mother, she did the chemo, she did everything, she fought the good fight, but when they told her there was no point, my mom started 2-3 packs a day.
At that point, it's just about living your life for the days you have left and being as comfortable as you can be. Because I heard sometimes that the treatment can be worse than the disease.
Yeah, the treatment didn't bug my mom that much. She was a soldier, man. I've never met a tougher soul in my life than my mother. But when I'd be like, Mom, you need to slow down. I mean, I understand, but like 2-3 packs a day, she's like, what? Am I gonna die? You know?
At least she had a sense of humor.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna lie. My mom would say the same shit.
But that's how she dealt with it. I'm just saying, humor, you know, behind the most humorous eyes is the most pain.
Right.
You know, I mean, humor is the gateway to peace. You know what I mean? What we use as people to try to get around the carnage and the tragedy of things.
My goal in life, okay, very simple. When I die, obviously, when someone mentions my name, I want the person to smirk a little bit. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I want. Because that's what I try and do. People need to smile way more often. People are way too fucking, way too serious about shit. That's why I make fun of the Holocaust. I make fun of that shit. What are you gonna do other than like, bring some humor to it? It's not like I'm going to a person who was a survivor saying, "Ha ha ha, your fucking people burnt." No, I'm fucking making light of a fucked up situation.
Right.
And people are like, "Oh, that's evil," and I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not."
And I think also when you compare the V card thing to the Holocaust,
It's
not
very close. It's
not
very
only do you
close.
do it in a humorous way, but you do it in a intelligent way. And the people that push back on your statements about that are the people, we call this show Uncommon Sense. They're the people with the least common sense.
They don't have any. People like that just can't use their mind. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something blocking it. I don't know. But as a child, I say it all the time. As a child, when I was in Hebrew school and shit, when you question things, it was good. You got a gold star. Like, that was a good thing to expand your mind. When you just followed along with everything that everybody told you, you were just one of the fucking group. You have to have thought. You have to question things. You can't just go along with what the government tells you. Who the fuck are these people? They have no connection to me. They don't know fucking me. You think they give a shit about me? No.
Well, they used to say dissension is the greatest form of patriotism, meaning, always question the government, local, state, federal. Now,
It's
all
not
of a sudden, questioning the government was so in style during the last administration, but now you can't question a goddamn thing.
right they finally cried enough that they got their way now. So, but what's funny to me is the fucking idiots who don't see it are only going to notice it when they're in the line.
Right.
And that is what fucking scares me
Well,
because
dude.
I mean, what do they need to do? Do they need to fucking push people in boxcars for them
I,
to really like understand what's going on? Now you want to fucking separate people? Now you want people to knock on each other's doors and harass them because they didn't do like what the fuck are you doing? Where are your papers? Let me see your papers. This is what they want. They're fucking sick.
I've said it before, man. If Hitler would have had the media that we have today,
Bro,
we would all.
he would have destroyed us.
It would have been game, set,
We
match.
wouldn't fucking exist.
Guten Tag, good. I
It's
mean,
dude,
That
it's
show, The
crazy
Man in
to
the
me.
High Castle, about if Germany and Japan won the war. Is that the name of the show?
I don't know what show you're talking
Anyway,
about.
apparently there's a show about if Germany and Japan won World War II.
Hightower.
Hightower, that's it. I was told to watch it.
I think
But it's an interesting concept. But with what you just said, if it was modern day, if those same events with those same people were happening right now, they would have won. They would have won already.
Because they would control everything.
Yep.
Look at Canada right now. Look at Canada right now.
You can't. Not
You
without permission.
right. Exactly. It's crazy, dude.
Look at what Kumo said. We need the Hispanic community to come forward first. We need the African American community to come forward first. We need these people to come forward first. We can't put a needle in your arm if you don't bring the arm to us. And that's pretty accurate quote. I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty
Are
accurate.
you serious?
He just said that shit. Now, you
Oh
can
my god.
not sell me on anything after that murderer says that shit.
Right.
Sell me on anything. That
Right.
this isn't there isn't some kind of dark plan going on. I mean, why that community first?
Right.
This isn't why are you leaving out white people and Jewish people and Muslim people? Why, not why are you leaving them out, but why are you so adamant on those two groups coming forward first?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a very simple plan, and I'll tell you right now, 3 words: divide and conquer. And speaking of dividing and conquering, we have another a slot to divide on Uncommon Sense episode 20. Angry
What's up,
Steve.
Steve?
What's up, folks? What's up, folks?
What's going on, man?
Have you been watching Angry Steve or what? Have you been following up?
No, I was driving home from the restaurant.
All right. Well, Angry
He
Steve.
went to the restaurant. I had some fucking food, and it was fucking amazing. I'll tell you right now. Forget about it.
Hey, Scoop, my close personal friend, Angry Steve. Angry Steve meets Scoop.
What's up, dude?
So are all you guys? Well, I know, Drew, you're in Florida, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you from up north?
Yes, originally.
I was born in upstate New York, Oswego County. So I lived in Camden, New Jersey for a while. So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. Northern ties. Usually if I'm drunk at a bar and somebody from New York comes in with that thick accent, by the end of the night, I'll be walking around. My wife will be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'll be like, "Mind your own business." They'll come
Hey,
out.
you Gabagoo over there. Go get over there. Go get your fucking shine
Hey,
box.
where's the linguine? Where's the linguine?
I didn't have the accent when I was a kid because upstate, out in the country.
Yeah, we see us in the 5 boroughs consider upstate like Canada. You know what I mean? Like it was a different country up there.
I heard you guys don't even consider Staten Island a borough.
Not really.
No, Staten Island's a toilet, bro. Even
That's
New
like
York-
the fucking that's like the mole on your fucking pinky toe that you don't like. You know what I mean?
Listen, even the New Yorkers know that Staten Island's the garbage dump.
Yeah.
That's where the fucking smell comes from. It's the garbage dump.
New Jersey girls aren't that bad. The fact that you got to say they're not that bad means they're that bad.
What do they call the Verrazano? A guinea gangplank?
Oh yeah, that was great. Now let me stuff my face with fucking Pepperidge Farm.
You sound like you're from Boston, like you're parking your car at Harvard Yard.
Yeah. I was like,
They're not that bad.
Yeah,
Fuck, yo, I'll tell you, fucking Ted always has me dying.
one of my
Dude,
favorite.
you had me dying on your TikTok, Joe, where you're sitting there telling off some guy that blocked you because he wanted to call you out on Biden, and then he blocked you.
Oh yeah, dude. Let me just tell you, okay, hook, line, and sinker with this guy. All right, he's going back and forth telling me how good Biden is and how shitty Trump is, and I'm like, bro, stop already. You sound stupid, right? And then he goes back and forth. I was like, okay, I'll tell you what. Instead of this back and forth shit, come to the podcast. Let's have a conversation face to face. Because he's like, oh, you're always deflecting and blah blah blah. All bullshit. I'm like, okay, let's talk about it. Then, he's like, okay. And then I see he commented he didn't send the link. I was like, oh, shit, okay. I went to go send it to him. He fucking blocked me. I'm like, okay, so I went to my backup account because you know me, I ain't stopping. I'm like, now you fucked up big time, So I go to my fucking backup and I'm like, bro, what happened? No balls? What happened? Then he comes back. He follows me again, unblocks me, then continues talking shit. I'm like, bro. Like, you want to have a conversation? You just want to keep talking out of your ass. Let me know. Apparently, he's coming onto the podcast with me and Marlon on Sunday night. You may want to tune in. I'm just saying.
Who is it?
This fucking guy on my comment section. If you just scroll through my page, and you'll probably see his face eventually, or his comment, or his bullshit.
What's his name? It's not the upstate liberal, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, this guy Jerry, some shit. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I got him. So I sent him the link. I sent it to him today because I don't want to hear the fucking excuse. I didn't get nothing. I'm like, okay. I called Marlon. I'm like, we good? We good. Sent him the link. I said, I'll see you Sunday night. So we'll see what happens.
Drew, hold on. What time's the debate on Sunday night, Joe?
What?
What time is the debate Sunday night?
It's gonna be 9:30 Eastern Standard.
All right. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't smoke until 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to smoke. But then again, this is a different topic. This is Biden, Trump. I mean, this is shit I fucking know already. This is already registered stuff in my head.
So
See,
the,
Good enough.
because Jew is, like he said, common sense oriented. This is our show recreated together. He came up with the name Uncommon Sense because Jew is not a Republican. He's not a Democrat. He's not an independent. He's just a think for yourself or common sense guy. So when people want to throw like all these fucking stupid stats at him and everything, that's not really his game. His game is just, hey, 2 + 2 = 4. All right,
Yeah,
asshole?
not 6.
You're a jerk off. I don't care if you're a jerk off conservative or a jerk off liberal. You can't tell me 2 + 2 = 5. All right, Jew's game is 2 + 2 = 4. But again, that's how everybody should be, in my opinion.
Listen, all I have to say is I could really use $1.79 gas again and a mean tweet.
you got to think about like our parents. They didn't have this kind of information that we have access to. They didn't have the ability to debate on the level that we are actually debating daily in comment sections on content because they didn't have access to that information. They were only provided what
Right.
information
All they got was the news and what they read in the newspaper.
through campaign rallies, radio broadcasts. That's all the information they had.
And who owns the news?
Right.
Like 7 people on the earth own the news.
But if our parents of both sides, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, if they were able back then to make conscientious and logical decisions based off of the information that they were given then, why is it so fucking hard for some people today to take basic common information and go, I don't know what to think?
Listen,
Right.
I explained this before. It's the dumbification of the population. Legitimately, the movie Idiocracy. If you've never watched it, watch it.
Ain't it?
If you know what I'm talking about, it's literally Al My Balls is going to be the most popular show on TV pretty soon, and we're going to go get our hand jobs at Starbucks. Because that's pretty much
People
where
already go to Starbucks to meet people for hand jobs, bro.
I mean, it's
What
not.
do you mean?
Well, I mean, this you order off the menu. You don't get the lot lizard.
I'm just saying, bro. No, you can fucking, nowadays with the apps, yeah, I'll meet you at Starbucks in 15 minutes.
I've done that before.
My point exactly.
Listen, Juice, we got to go out and you got to help my buddy with his Bumble profile. You got to help him get back into the game because let me tell you something.
That might be a different topic for a different show.
Yeah, he's really struggling over here to try to get to,
Let me ask you a question.
Listen, listen.
No homo. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is he looking on a scale of 1 to 10?
Looks is fine. The mental capacity.
But does he need like a makeover? Like, is he in shape? Is he out of shape?
Yeah. No, he's like in shape. He's not like a bad looking dude or whatever. He's just mentally
Does he dress okay?
See, that's the problem. He dresses like a slob.
Can I say something? I say something? The guy needs to get his nut off, right?
Yeah.
Find him fucking massage parlor, okay? That does the fucking nasty and send him there. That's it. Let him pay. Listen.
Say massagey.
Listen, bro. Let him pay a couple bucks to get his fucking wacky dacky done, and listen. Let him get his juices flowing. You get his confidence back if he has someone else's hand on his pecker other than fucking his, and he'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm just
listen. There's plenty of me love you long time places around here.
Okay, so like I said, fucking buy him one. Do him a favor.
Yeah.
You said you want to help him. Help the motherfucker.
Hey,
I'm
do
just
him a
saying.
fucking favor.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you wish you had friends like me?
I feel like
I would.
Like a Georgian redneck that's like gone to visit, and I've wandered into a Jersey bar, and I'm looking for Matt Damon. Hey, I like apples. I'm. I'll tell you what. I used to think hand jobs were offensive.
Well, they are.
How dare you attempt to do something that I have spent years
mastering?
Exactly.
Listen, bro.
But then you find that one, you're like, what the fuck are you good? Oh, okay. Yep, we're done. Sorry.
I'm just saying.
This is why the show is so great. We just went from aircraft carrier bombs and stickers to fucking
Hand jobs. Why not? The fuck. Well, this is like a fly off the rack show. This ain't like, yeah, we start with a topic. It's all about, we end with something completely different every time. But hey, what's life without surprises? Boring.
the fuck is that?
So
I
that's
don't know.
nice.
It sounds like a fucking duck is getting murdered or some shit.
That's the culprit right there.
Bro, I thought Jew, for a second I thought you were at Justin's place with the live chickens.
No chickens. I'm thinking about jumping in a fucking pool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
License and registration.
Hey, why don't you show the pool real quick on the camera?
Okay.
To the millions of Jew sets out there.
The millions of. Oh, whoops, not that. Hold on.
By the way, Scoop, my fans are Jew sets.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Nice. You got the outdoor area, then you got the pool.
It's all,
Yeah,
it's all
it's all right.
real nice.
You live next to a golf course?
No, actually, I think there's one close by, but not near, not like here.
And down where I'm at, they've always have those enclosures.
Oh, we lost it. We lost the Jew.
Oh
He
no!
got far away from his Wi-Fi.
Probably what happened.
Hey, Juice, did you ever make it to Trump National Golf Course in Bedminster?
Oh wait, here he is. Hold
And that's what happens when I smoke too much. I press button.
on.
So what were you saying, Scoop?
Yeah, where I live at, they have kind of enclosures around all the pools and houses at golf courses so that the golf balls don't.
Oh yeah, no, we do this for mosquitoes, bro. Because them motherfuckers are vicious.
Oh, I believe it.
And dude, let me tell you, things I haven't seen in a while till I moved down here. Fucking grasshoppers, fucking like they look like goddamn helicopters, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
Prehistoric.
The lizards
Bro,
are
it's
pretty cool
nuts.
too.
No, they're cool, but as long as they stay the fuck away from me, because they're fucking weird.
They're
My
fucking weird.
That's because you're from the north.
Yes, I'm not. Listen, fucking grasshopper comes flying at your face. I don't care who you are. You're ducking. Okay.
You smack that shit. Fucking get the fuck away from me.
There's two things Florida doesn't do well for me down here: bugs and meat sweats.
The what?
Bugs and meat sweats.
Yup,
Oh,
I
meat
know.
sweats.
I know about that. Being the fat Jew, bro. Let me tell you, I've sweat in places that I haven't sweat in my life before. I'm sweating in places I didn't know existed. Okay.
Like, how's my fucking inner ear sweating? How is that working?
Bro, you got to take that fucking squeaky toy from the dog for like a little.
I'm
couple
trying.
minutes,
He
bro.
won't let it out of his mouth.
Angry,
Then get rid of the dog.
Angry Steve, I'm gonna have to mute you if that doesn't stop because
All we hear is weird noises, no video.
Yeah, bro. You got listen.
And you
Pro-
saying, I'm trying. He won't let it out of his mouth.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
for all I know is you're fucking squeezing that thing with your asshole.
So as you said, yeah, I've got my I got a Vupu. I've got the one you can actually download music onto.
The what?
Vupu.
The fuck is that?
He's gonna do a demonstration. I love it. This is
excuse
the
me.
greatest show on YouTube of all time. I don't understand. I feel like Hillary. Why am I not 50 points ahead of Trump?
So it's a drag by Vupu,
Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about.
but
I
it's
thought you were gonna do something out of your butthole.
no, but you can also plug into it, and it's got a drive in there that you can actually download music, and then plug this into your car and listen to music.
That's pretty cool.
that?
Does it charge your car battery and start it too?
I wish. But I've got a hole in my my filament or whatever. I got to replace it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because you got to go down to the store, you got to buy the stuff, then you got to break it down, then you got to put it back together. I'm just lazy.
Scoop, how far are you from Florida Georgia line?
Uh, 6
for
hours
Ingrid.
Jacksonville.
Because, by the way, Juice, I meant to tell you, that weekend of the 17th,
Yep. Which
there's some giant fucking meet in Georgia. It's only 4 hours from my house, so I'm driving. I'm definitely going. If you're down, let me know, and we can schedule it in or something.
well, I'll be done looking at apartments by like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, then you ain't making it because I'm leaving in the morning.
Okay. All right.
I
Then-
wasn't sure. I was just trying to figure out what your schedule was. I didn't know.
Because, well, then you know what we can do? We can hang out on the Friday night.
Yeah, you can come. That's fine. I'll be having a party at my house that weekend, essentially. So,
We'll hang out on the Friday night.
all right.
I'm trying to get a they had a big conservative kind of meet and greet earlier this year down in Jacksonville. You know,
Jacksonville, or was it the one with conservative aunt?
yeah, was that in Jacksonville or was
No,
that
that was in Naples.
in
I went to that one. That was like 3 hours. I took the drive. I was like, fuck it, I'm going.
So it's only 3 hours from Jacksonville?
No, it was no Jacksonville. Jacksonville's up. Naples is down.
Right.
I'm in Central, so Naples is like probably 3 hours south of Tampa.
Yeah, because Naples is on the west coast and Jacksonville's on the northeast.
Right.
Naples
Jacksonville
on the southwest.
is up to the right or up to the left?
Up to the right.
Up to the right.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So it took me a little over 10 hours to drive from Destin, Florida to Augusta, Georgia. And that's my destination of departure is Augusta, Georgia, because I mean it's like 10 minutes down the road. So that's what I always, when I ask people how far is it from here, I always say Augusta, Georgia. So,
Gotcha.
but I'm trying to get him to throw another one because I need some beach time.
Bro, listen, you want to come down here whenever you want, bro. I got an open door.
Hell yeah, man! I appreciate the offer.
Like straight up, bro. I've tell this to everybody who I'm close with. If you want to come down here, I have a fucking giant house over here. I got enough beds. But anytime you want to come over, I don't give a shit. You let me know, and I'm only about 45 minutes from the beach, bro.
He was very hospitable to me. If that's the word. Did I butcher that word?
I'm just saying, bro. Whatever you want, you let me know. We'll set it up.
Hell yeah! Like I said, I'm trying to get them great together. But with everything that's been going on, a lot of people are kind of turned off about it right now. I mean, White Pony took off from the app. He banned it.
Yeah, but I think they're still doing that one in Texas.
Yeah, they're still doing the one in Texas.
I'm going to that one.
Yeah, I wasn't able to go to that one. Work kind of played a role in that. I'm trying to switch plants right now, so it's trying to go.
I'm honestly still debating on whether I want to go because of what's been going on, but I'm still not sure.
I think it'd be a great time. I think a lot of people would have a lot of fun. But I mean, for me, it's just with work and everything, I can't take off of work right now.
I feel you.
So I mean, I've got all my medical issues and everything going on. I have to take off work to take care of some of that. So I won't have time to take off to hightail to Texas. But towards the end of the summer, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a whole different employer with a brand new set of 2-week vacation. So that's why I'm trying to hope for something in August down in Florida.
I got you. Well, something. Let me know, man.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Jenny Springs?
Jenny Springs. I've heard of it.
I heard it too.
Where they do like the free diving and they've got their own little scuba diving cave and everything. It's 80 feet deep and you can see the colors on the fish swimming at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty clean water. I've heard of it because I know that plenty of people have told me like you can see through that shit. It's like glass.
Right. My wife wants to go to Destin, Florida. It's her dream stop there, but I've heard it's gotten pretty rough tourist wise.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
wow.
a friend.
That's
I got a
pretty
friend
cool.
down here with a boat, and that's beautiful to have a friend with a boat because no maintenance on me. It's fucking beautiful. They go scalloping.
Yeah, that's Jenny Springs right there.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I heard of it before. I never actually saw it or remember seeing it. So
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
You can float, you can snorkel, you can scuba dive. You'll be sitting there snorkeling and some scuba divers will start swimming up under you. I mean, there's all types of people out there that are just hanging out, enjoying the water, bodyboarding, kayaking.
Yep, that's what life should be about, man. Dude, ever since I moved down here, let me just tell you, bro, any weekend can be like a vacation. Like one day I took the family, the dog, everybody drive up beach. You know, hooked the truck up, hooked the dog up to the truck, fucking drove right up to the water, fucking hung out. It was nice. It cost me nothing but gas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Fucking love
Scoop, what's the problem with Destin, Florida?
I've heard there's a lot. It's just a tourist trap. I mean, kind of like
Oh yeah,
Myrtle Beach and
sure.
Island, and
All those places over there are like that. You know, Gulf Shores, Alabama, Destin, Florida. It's all the same. It's all a tourist grab.
oh yeah.
But if you know a local, they know places that the tourists don't.
Right. When
Yeah.
I was stationed in Pensacola, Florida.
But which again, it's Pensacola, from my understanding geographically, that's practically Alabama, right?
Yeah, Tallahassee, Florida, like Alabama, Pensacola. It's all right there.
Yeah, we used to drive like it was an hour and a half to Alabama to a titty bar called Ray Ray's.
We have a titty bar here called X-Rays. How funny is that?
Ray Ray's was a 2-story titty bar that had glass floors for the ceilings.
Nice.
So you could look up. And
Ray Ray's chicken and waffles.
So in other words, you get tits and like an up cooch.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's
Gotcha.
unfortunately permanently closed now.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray Ray's closed down a long time ago.
Yeah, people got offended or something.
I don't know if a stripper fell through the glass or what. So, you guys remember that video of that stripper that fell like 30 feet from?
Yes, and she
Yeah,
just
she's
kept
got up.
dancing.
She kept going.
And she just got up like nothing happened.
She suffered like 3 broken ribs, a broken arm. She just
So
kept.
my grandfather, it's kind of my grandfather, right? Owned a go-go bar down in Orange, which is kind of like a seedy place, kind of like Camden, right? And Juice knows where I'm talking about. Jew might not. Anyway, make a long story short, he hired a manager to manage the club, and the guy was doing prostitution out of the room upstairs. So my grandfather got wind of this and said, "You got to shut it down." And the guy firebombed the place with a Molotov cocktail.
Orange is like a mini Camden.
Yeah, like a mini Camden. It's like definitely on a lower scale of Camden, but
No, see, when I lived in Camden, I found out that if you have 4 steps, which the house had 4 steps, each step meant something. So, like, if you were sitting on a certain step, you were projecting something like either you had drugs or gang activity or.
Really?
really.
Yeah.
See, all I know about Stoops is playing stoop ball. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I was there, I was there for right at 4 or 5 months. And in the first 2 months, we had bullets come through the window in the first week.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was bad.
So you definitely have white privilege, right? You must.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you know all about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you okay?
I don't
I'm
have.
still working on getting my card, but I haven't gotten it. You know.
I've got my card in my wallet. No, it's I have no desire to go back up north just because I mean I feel bad for what you guys go through up there.
Hey, Scoop, have you ever seen the show The Wire? Because the story you just told me about what step you're on the stoop, that sounds like it's right out of the show The Wire.
Is that movie for Sutherland?
It's a what?
Is that the one with Keith Sutherland, or was that no? That was
It's the show on HBO about the Baltimore police and like the crime in Baltimore.
no. I haven't watched that.
I heard that was a good show. I never started it. I think I might
It's a
start.
really, really good show. And the thing is, though, you have to be interested in the subject matter, which I think all 4 of us would be. I know I am. And it came out in 2002. I think the last season was 2007. And it's basically about the Baltimore Police Homicide Division. And they have like real life criminals on the show as actors. They have the people that wrote it actually were on the Baltimore Police Department, and it's just a crazy. They call it the most authentic show. It's almost like watching a documentary portrayed by actors.
Right.
I'd
I
have,
liked it. I liked it like that.
That's how well done the show was made. So I highly recommend it. It's on HBO. You can get like HBO Max or whatever.
I got an empty house for the next 3 weeks. I'm gonna watch that shit. Trust me.
But the story you just said about Camden and what step you were on the stoop, that automatically reminded me of The Wire.
yeah, I'll have to look into that show. I've never seen it
It's
before.
you will like it. I promise you will
Well,
like
is
it.
it on? Is it on Netflix?
No, it's an HBO show.
Oh, I think I got that on Amazon.
So if you don't mind me asking, could you tell me what each step means, so that next time I take my kids to the aquarium, I can have like a decoder chart, like this step you buy crack on this step.
So the neighbor that told me this, he was like, if you're sitting in the center of the second step, that means you're dealing. And if you're sitting at the very top, that means you're just a normal guy. But like if you're sitting at the front step, you're spotting for some kind of, you're repping something. Like you're a gang member spotting the street or some shit. The neighbor was, I didn't know how much truth there was to this, you know what I mean? But this happened right after we were sitting on the front stoop and a drive-by happened and bullets came through our window.
Oh shit! So they're saying that because you were sitting at the stoop wrong, that they thought you were trying to.
It wasn't directed at us, but
Okay.
when my neighbor came over, he was like, "Hey, you guys gotta be careful. You sit on the steps." But Camden, New Jersey is a crazy place anyway. It's full of crazy people.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, listen, I've been there before. I know about it. I'm just saying, step etiquette. You know what I mean? Those are things that I don't know about. Right, with my white privilege card, I don't know about step etiquette.
When we were moving in, some crackhead just started helping us moving. And we didn't even recognize him or realize he was helping us. He just kept going, "Where does this go?" And he grabbing boxes until he grabbed a box that had some stereo equipment and he just started walking away. Like,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
we were like,
Wow.
"Who is that guy your friend?" Because we were 3 Navy guys that had only met each other through we connected on base, so we didn't really know each other.
Yeah. Like you could have been somebody's friend that they brought along to help them.
Yeah, we were moving there to go work at the shipyards as civilian contractors, and up in Groton, Connecticut. We were going to go work in Groton, Connecticut, and try to work at the shipyards. So we were living in the cheapest place we can afford.
Right.
Kill us with commute and everything, because we could stay on base, but on the weekends we wanted a place to stay, and we would all have time schedules. So we didn't know. This guy was just helping us move shit in. And finally, he found a box. He's like, "Okay, this is the box."
This is my box. This is my payment.
Started walking away. And we finally ran him down, got the box, and he was like, "Hey, I helped you guys." We ended up giving him $20. So thanks. He was like, "Okay," and walked away.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he got what he wanted. I mean, he was just going to sell the stereo equipment and fucking sell crack. It's not like he was going to become a DJ. You know what I mean? It's not like he, had an aspiration to fucking just jam out.
Yeah, he was only getting $5 for your $2,000 car stereo anyway.
Yeah,
Right. He was going to the pawn shop or the fucking,
yeah. He's like, "Okay, this is my payment. Y'all have
Exactly. This is worth something. That's really all it is for a crackhead. They don't give a shit about nothing. If it's worth something and they can find money for it, they're going to fucking take it from you if they can.
And it's down here, man. You see them. The crackheads down in the South are a totally different breed than the crackheads up north.
Oh, trust me, I know.
The crackheads in the South can drop your engine in your driveway at 2 a.m. and you not hear a thing.
You can do what?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll drop your engine out of your car if you wanted to. And you'll come out, they'll have floor jams.
Salute, Fat Jew.
I didn't sneeze, but thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Dude, your
hey,
audio's-
I'm doing a podcast. When I went to go sell my car or get rid of it, I'm busy right now.
Tell Mrs. Jew I said hi.
Hey,
No,
I'm
it's coming through the camera. The kids are seeing me on the Ring camera and they're trying to talk to me. They're listening right now.
No.
What was I saying?
when you
Oh yeah, when I went to go get rid of my car, the 1-800 junk cars or whatever the fuck, he
Yeah.
checked to make sure my cat was still there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's a $1,000 bill right there.
Yeah, they go around with sawzalls, battery powered sawzalls, and chop your catalytic converters off.
Yup. Yup. Let me mute for a second.
They can strip an air conditioning unit in a matter of seconds.
Seconds. I mean, that really is
Like
almost
that takes doesn't that take intelligence to do that? So like why wouldn't they just do that like as a trade?
Oh, trust me, half the crackheads in the South are HVAC qualified, HVAC certified. I mean,
You can make a good living.
there's neighborhoods down here that literally have carbon steel cages built around their air conditioning units, so that they
Yeah.
like no joke, they got carbon steel cages around their air conditioning units so that crackheads don't steal the copper off the AC.
Yeah, you've never seen these videos like the copper thief that gets electrocuted to the pole? Shit, sorry.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's like, he's just hanging there because he's electrocuted to death.
no,
Just completely fried like a Rice Krispie, bro.
just
That's not just one of them,
You're-
it's a bunch of them.
still muted you.
See, we went from that, people stealing copper to now people are gonna start taking 2x4s out of people's walls and try to sell that shit.
Yeah, what else
'Cause
next?
nowadays, you got 2x4s for $4. I'm sold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nuts.
it's crazy.
Well, hey guys, it's been real fun chatting, man. I got to get off here. I got some stuff I got to take care of.
All right, bro. I appreciate you coming, bro, and hanging out with us.
Hey Scoop, thank you for your service. Thank you for all you've done. Please come back on whenever you want. We enjoyed having you here. And have a great night, my man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Scoop. I really appreciated the step etiquette. I learned something new today.
Edgar Steve, nice meeting you, man. And
I'll see you on the talk, bro.
yep, we'll meet up on the talk. Y'all have a good one, man.
All right.
Hey, I don't know if you covered this before I got on. Did you guys cover the Derek Chauvin verdict?
No.
Oh Jesus.
We're not a news show.
Hold on. Who hold on. Please, is it not guilty?
No. He's already been found.
He's already guilty.
It's
No. I'm sorry, not guilty. So what's the verdict? Is it
22
something
and,
where
22 and a half years. 22
Oh yeah, they're nah, you know what they're gonna do? You know what they're
they're
gonna
going to
do?
riot because it's not 30 years.
They're gonna riot because it's not life.
Well, the maximum sentence would have been 30 years.
30 years. 22 and a half years for, I mean, listen, obviously a stupid cop who did something really dumb to some criminal who was high on fentanyl committing a criminal act of counterfeiting money, right? But the cop was clearly in the wrong. The cop was an idiot.
Yo,
And
by the way, they had some sort of a beef. Like, they knew each other.
they worked with each other at a club. There was definitely some kind of beef. He was tripping. I mean, if you looked at the video, right? He was tripping out on fentanyl and resisting and freaking out because he was high as a kite.
Didn't he have enough fucking drugs in the system to kill a full-grown horse?
I don't know if that's true, right?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, but it's probably possible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the bottom line, he was high in fentanyl. He was trying to pass counterfeit money. I mean, the cop shouldn't have killed him, but here we are. But, I mean, I'm really surprised.
You don't know the cop did kill him.
Well, he died with his knee at his neck, period, the end, right? They found him guilty, right? So here we are. We're not gonna question the verdict, right? We're gonna question the sentencing.
I'm just saying forensically, it's possible that he did not die from Chauvin. I'm not defending Chauvin. I'm not saying what he did was right by any means. I think Chauvin deserves 22 years for being a fucking moron.
Listen, I can't believe that they gave him 22 and a half years, where majority of the people that commit involuntary murder get 7 to 10, right? So even if they threw 10 at him, right? And then they turned around and he gets off and
Steve, they had to make an example.
They made an example out of the poor bastard.
I wouldn't call him a poor bastard. What he did was totally wrong and out of line.
Yeah, but wait, still, he's wrong and out of line. He's got to
No,
pay for it.
the biggest problem of this whole thing is they made it political.
Yeah, I mean they made it all.
That honestly, to me, is the biggest issue.
Well, if you
You
guys,
turn what?
I was about to make a point. If you guys remember a few years ago when Trump was president, there was a guy that was a former Indianapolis Colt in an Uber car, and he got killed in the Uber car by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
And the drunk driver was an illegal alien. So Trump put out a tweet about like how this death was so unnecessary because this person that crashed into the car drunk should never have been here in the first place. And they were like, oh, all the Trump haters are like, how dare you politicize this? How dare you? That's not politicization to me. That's fucking common sense. Somebody
Right.
that
That's also explaining.
somebody that's just trying to drive home in an Uber.
But that also, the only reason why he probably brought that up was because of illegal immigration.
Of course.
Of
Because
course,
it's a reaction. You know, everything. What is the famous saying? Everything that has a cause has a reaction or action or fucking
yeah.
whatever.
Every
Cause and
action,
effect, everything that has a reaction.
Exactly. There shouldn't be stories like that if we took care of the problem before it happened. So if you have the power to stop something before it happens, and then someone asks you for an example, and you give them an example, that's just as simple as it can be.
Now, not to say the guy didn't have bad luck and didn't crash and die on the way home in that same Uber in another capacity, because fate's a weird fucking thing. I've watched enough of those. What are those movies where people just die no matter what?
Final Destination.
Yeah, I've watched enough of those that if you're gonna die, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But the fact that he died by somebody that should not have even been here. That's what, and that's all Trump's point was when he talked about it. And for people to be like, oh, you're politicizing this, blah, blah, blah. No, I just think that's common sense. That's just my take on it.
Listen, my take on it is I give Derek Chauvin over under 3 months before he's found dead in his jail cell.
Oh, you think it's going to be like an Epstein?
No, it's going to be a race thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be just like what? What was that
Oh,
movie?
you think they're going to put it with all the, we'll say, minorities for the sake of the show?
Well, but so he's going to be in isolation because he can't go in general population. But he's going to come out of isolation for his 15 minutes in the courtyard to look at sunlight once a week for 15 minutes, and then somebody's going to shank him right in the courtyard.
When he's shooting some hoops.
Yeah, exactly. They're shooting hoops and stabbing him. So we'll see. Listen,
it's like that movie. What the fuck is that movie with
Oh, but by the way, there's another show on HBO called Oz, which is about all the shit we just talked about.
Oh yeah, the Oz is a good show. I mean, it was a good show. It's old.
What the fuck was that movie though?
My cousin.
Oh, National Security with
I never saw that.
with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, that one's a good one too. National Security, Martin Lawrence.
You guys can debate me if I'm wrong about this, but in my opinion, Martin Lawrence either plays a jewel thief or a cop in every movie he's in.
Yeah, that's his MO.
Is there a movie Martin Lawrence is in where he's either not a jewel thief or a cop?
Yes. Yeah, he
plays.
Yeah,
he
does.
Jewel thief that wasn't pretending to be a cop. So you got a trifecta there, Juice. You hit the exact box.
That's genuinely the funniest.
No, you ain't. Now I'm fucking thinking of every goddamn Martin Lawrence movie saying, holy shit. What the fuck?
What's the one where he's climbing through the ductwork at a police station?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fuck. What the hell was that
Was
one?
he a jewel thief
Blue
pretending to be a
Street or
cop?
something like that, right?
Yeah.
Blue Streak. Yep, Blue
Yeah,
Streak.
Blue Streak.
And then also another really good one that I don't know if a lot of people watch. What's that one with him and fucking? Is it Tim Allen? That really fucking tall guy?
Not well. Tim
No.
Allen's not that tall as far.
No. So who am I talking about? It's fucking what the hell is his name?
Obviously, it's a white guy.
The guy from Shawshank.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah. Yes, the tall guy.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yes.
Well,
Oh,
dude,
nothing to lose. He's a
that's
jewel.
what it. Okay, that's what. Okay, I thought it was called that, but I didn't want to say it without
in
knowing.
that movie too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
dude,
actually
that was a good movie.
I
Yep.
like that movie a lot. I think they had to do the Macarena in that movie.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that tonight. No, it wasn't the Macarena. It was the fucking. It was when the fucking spider was in the truck and he did the fucking "I'm a scatting man." Skibbity beep beep pop 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 outside.
He goes, what is that? Some fucking jive talking lingo? And he goes, no, there's a motherfucking spider on your fucking ass.
You know what's another good one? The movie Let's Go to Prison.
Yeah, that was a good. No, well, Martin Lawrence wasn't in that one.
No, Martin Lawrence wasn't in that one, but it's still another
Right,
funny.
because he wasn't a jewel thief or a cop, so he couldn't have been in that.
Right.
That was Dax Shepard and what do you call
Yeah,
it?
I've seen that recently, actually.
Yeah, it's funny.
We should do a whole podcast on the movies that Martin Lawrence has done where he's a jewel thief. And like the first half will be where he's a jewel thief and the second half will be where he's a cop.
See, but
He's a
he's done some like family movies too
I'm sure, yeah.
that have not, you know. But
Yeah.
but the more I'm thinking about it, he's been in a lot of movies that he's, one of those two things.
And then like halfway through the show, we'll do Blue Street where he's the jewel thief that's the undercover cop. The funniest part about that movie, they're like, hey, so what do you think about the P-97? And he's like,
What do you think about the P-97? I think we should scrap it. What do you think we should do about it, Diaz? The P-40 it is. Yo, I'm telling you, the shit that I fucking register back here is insane, dude.
oh.
There's just a lot of gigs that store memory shit that I shouldn't know, but I do anyway.
Hey, when we were watching My Cousin Vinny down in Florida, that we were just scratching the surface, bro.
Bro.
The two Utes. The two what? The two
Bro, my
Utes.
favorite scene in Blue Streak was with the pizza delivery guy. That was hysterical.
And wait,
Hot pizza.
I was gonna say Christopher was in that, but no, Christopher was in Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the tire guy in Bad Boys.
The Bad Boys 2, I think it was, with the pool and the pool collapsing, might have been the funniest scene ever.
$7,500. I bought your new pool.
And then to completely change the topic back to where we were. So did you hear about Newark juice with George Floyd?
What, about a statue being vandalized?
Yeah. So
That was in Brooklyn, no?
No, it was in Newark.
Beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
Where I went to college, and
It was in Brooklyn.
Well, apparently multiple ones got vandalized then because this
Oh,
one
well,
was
yeah, well.
this one was in Newark. This one was actually today or yesterday, right? Tuesday, I think it was. They vandalized the statue and they put white power, some white pride group on the.
Yeah, they did that in Brooklyn too.
So it must have been the same group of people.
Yeah. They said it was like the white pride group or whatever it was.
But do you see what they're doing though?
It was probably, honestly, my guess, it was black people that did that.
I'm with Juice on this conspiracy theory, but you don't know until you know.
No, you don't.
The part that
You don't
gets
know.
me, you're telling
Well,
me.
but then again, think about this.
Because, bro, nobody up here says white power. I've never heard anyone in my life say that to my face or in the same room as me, ever.
That's right.
Ever. And I've heard bad words, but I've never heard anybody say white power. As a matter of fact, me saying white power right now is the first time I'm hearing white power being said in the same room as me.
Oh, this video is definitely getting taken now.
Yeah. And it's deleted.
And strike number.
Yo, this is gonna be as deleted as Hillary's email. Let me just tell you.
But seriously, like nobody says that, especially here that I know of.
No, but then again, see, this is my another thing. Are we surprised? Like, if it was a white nationalist group, are we surprised? No. Do we associate with them? Absolutely not. I don't agree with what happened. Do I think there should be a statue there? Not particularly, but I'm not going to rip it down.
And
But
and by the way, YouTube, I'm not even white. I'm 3/4 Italian, which makes me 38% black.
Have you
Be
done
careful,
a 23?
bro.
Have you done with the Ancestry DNA?
I will not submit my DNA because I don't know what they're doing with that data, but I have looked
Yep,
up.
they're creating your clone.
But I
They're
have
creating your
done
clone.
Ancestry.com, and let's face it, if 6 of my great grandparents came from the country of Italy, it means I'm at least 38% black.
You just say Italy.
That's correct. That's how my grandfather used to pronounce.
Italy.
Well, I can tell you, I did the 23andMe and did the whole thing, right? And I can tell you that while it came back that I was Italian, right? I'm Italian and Ukrainian.
I have a way more Italian name than you do, though.
Hold on,
Yeah,
listen, but
I'm Ukrainian from my father's side.
you dirty fucking Ukrainian, you.
Yeah. So me,
Listen, listen, but you should still do it again, being that you got the Fauci ouchie. Just saying, you should still do that.
listen.
Ouchie! I never heard.
You know what? I was at my 5th grade daughter's graduation, and I'm sitting there, and the guy next to me's got the shirt going. I got the Fauci ouchie. He's wearing the shirt that says it.
That's great.
But I want to do it again. But the bottom line is, I did the whole thing, and it did not tell me I was more than I think, a fractional percentage African American.
I guarantee you, I'm at least 37.5% black for sure.
I think that you need to take the test and submit it anonymously.
Hold on, yo. Speaking of this whole stuff. So did you get a load of the guy who came onto my one of my videos and started spewing his whole, what does fat Jew mean, right?
No, I didn't see
like,
this.
and now apparently I'm not a real Jew, and his black people are the real Jews, and we're fake Jews. We're not even like descendants from anybody. We just like made up this thing as like we're just people who fucking showed up, I guess, and just stole a religion apparently. And dude, let me just tell you, the stupidity that comes out of this guy's mouth is just boggling.
Could we listen to my dude's rant?
What?
Could we listen to this guy's rant?
No, he doesn't rant. It's just comments.
Oh, he just types them.
No, but he's asking, can I pull this up for the show?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you for translating, Juice.
Listen, I'm stoned. Leave me alone. Hi. The fuck? I'm fine. I'm just trying to get this stupid fucking Outlook shit open.
Jew, they invented a button called mute.
Look at this.
Can we go to the beach, Juice?
I'm moving to Tampa. I don't know what you're gonna do with your life.
I don't know.
Love you too, babe. Hold on.
All right, let's just pull it. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I no longer want to look at I had the screen zoomed in. Now I'm
Wait, hold on. Wait, let's go back. We can go back.
There we go. Okay, this one's equally as good. See, just imagine looking at this with the screen all zoomed in on the iPad, and then you get Fat Jew's face. It just runs it. Sorry, dude.
That's the greatest troll of all time. If somebody ever did that. All right, Mr. Fat Jew, where's the video? Is it the guy hiding his face?
Oh, he's muted now. Jew, you're on mute. We can't hear you.
I'll unmute him.
Oh, my bad. That was me.
I have power to unmute the Jew.
He has I've got the power. Oh, first of all, you might want to look at that one, the one with the stuff on the screen.
With
the
the
duet.
with the NPC.
You could watch that one too. It's pretty funny. It's just me laughing to what he's saying.
January 6th was bad. January 6th was bad. January 6th was bad.
That's it. But it was fucking funny to me.
Bad. January 6th was bad.
Yo, this guy's awesome. Whoever did that, that guy's great. Mad creative.
January 6th was bad.
I like that. I like that.
All right, so here, get a load of what this lady said to me. No, right? Yeah, that one.
This one?
No, the one with this text across the screen.
This one?
Yeah.
I think he's missed a couple Klan rallies. I'm just saying, Joe.
Yeah. Number one, what the fuck with your name? I mean, seriously. How do you get away with having that name?
I can't call myself.
Joe Biden is not a closeted KKK member, as much as you wish you could claim him, because he's such a smart and brilliant individual. I know you really wish you could claim him, but he doesn't have anything to do with the KKK.
I think he's missed
except for eulogizing
rallies.
a chapter leader. I don't know.
Right. Oh yeah, that was the next video I made for her. I did two, because I wanted to show everybody how stupid she was.
So is this the next one?
The one before it.
All right, so let me break it down for you. My name is the Fat Jew because I'm a Jew and I'm fat. That's simple. The fact that my name gets on your nerves already tells me what kind of person you are. Second of all, your second point, Joe Biden's not a closeted KKK member. Oh, hold on 1 second. Do you know who that is? That's Robert Byrd. Prior to his political career, Byrd was a high-ranking member of the KKK.
That's a great use
The
of
fact
green
that you think Joe Biden is a smart and fucking amazing messiah, it already tells me what kind of fucking mind you have. That you don't have common sense and you can't look at something for what the fuck it is. Okay? So yeah, Joe is a fucking huge racist. Look at his fucking history. How about that? Then tell me what kind of person he is. Yeah, fucking miserable hag. That should probably be your fucking name, not butter hag. You should probably be miserable. All right, so let me break it.
Let me ask you a question, Jew. Did she have the balls to reply to that video?
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
He never do, because you know
It
why?
gets on your nerves.
Because they lack common sense.
But that's my greatest joy is shutting them down.
You know what the funny part is, though? I just need to interject for 1 second here about Robert Boyd, right?
If you're going to interject, show your face.
Oh, sorry. Listen.
It was the courtesy.
I didn't realize we weren't on camera. So the article, I'm reading this article over here about Robert Boyd and the KKK. And, the article goes, the information what you said was false, right? And just wait. So I kept reading it. It says he was never the grand wizard of the KKK.
He was just a chapter leader.
He was just a chapter leader, right? And that he apologized for his, the KKK in his youth, right? Because he was part of it. He was a chapter leader, not the grand wizard.
See, by the way, if you've been a follower of mine, as long as I've been podcasting, I covered this on What's Trending, like episode 7, before I even met the fact.
Because this is old news.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, this is already known information. If you didn't know this about Biden before he ran, then chances are you don't know about it because they fucking suppressed it all.
No, it's not even that they suppress it. It's just that they didn't, they know it happened, and they're just like, oh, well, the party's flipped. Now the Republicans are capable.
Like I said, they don't cover it. See, if the news did the job it did back the first time he tried running, he would never come close to the White House.
If Trump eulogized the same man, you would never hear the end of it. That I will tell you.
Exactly. That's why they keep bringing up the horse shit about his dad getting arrested near a Klan for a fight or some shit.
And Charlottesville. I'm so tired of hearing about Charlottesville.
Oh, please.
I'm so tired of hearing about that.
Yeah, and I've made plenty of videos about that. When they're like, oh, he said there were good people on both sides. And I'm like, how many times do I have to say it? Watch the whole fucking video. He clearly denounces fucking white nationalists and fucking white supremacists. Right there in the same fucking speech you're saying he's racist for, he condemns that shit. It's it's crazy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're still looking for this guy's commentary, right? Okay.
Yeah, what's the next?
Keep going. Keep going. I got a little distracted. Okay, so up there, next to the I think it's next to the LeBron one.
This
That's
one?
another one. Fucking LeBron, that fucking piece of shit.
I can't stand him. This one
Oh,
or
so-
this one?
No, I think it's the one with the shirt on, with the blue shirt. Yeah.
Hiya, pal. So I've been watching your comments and back and forth in my comment section all day long. Okay? And I know you're saying that us white Jews, we're the fake Jews, you guys are the real Israelites, and this, that, and the other. Let me ask you a question. Okay? I don't know if you know this about the religious Jews. All they do, okay, a lot of them, is they're in the synagogue learning. And we've had the oldest history book known to man. I'm just saying.
Called the Old
And
Testament.
I don't know if you've ever been in a synagogue. The amount of books on that history book that there are is insane. So you're going to tell me that people who have been passing down their religion for generations upon generations upon generations upon generations are just full of shit? And you guys who stand on a fucking corner and say, we're the real Jews, kiss our boots and fucking do all this, you're saying that you're the chosen people. Okay, whatever chosen people you are, I don't want to be part of that chosen people. I'm part of my own religion. I believe what I believe. So whether you think I'm the real Jew or you're the real Jew, I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what I know. And I know that my religion goes back so far and has been passed on from father to son to father to son to father to son for so long. I'm okay with where I'm at. You believe what you want, and we'll go our separate ways. That's all I got to say about it. And I don't even want you to say anything back to me because I could give a
This
fuck.
was a 3-minuter because it pissed me off.
I've been watching your comments, and it's just comical to me.
You can do 3 minutes.
So have a nice day.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think you're the fucking chosen people. By all means,
Is that like when Twitter
I could care
expanded the
less.
character limit?
You have fun in that little world of yours, and I'm gonna do me. Peace.
I don't know if there was a certain, like, it may have been like the amount of time I've been on TikTok or maybe the amount of followers I got. I don't know. All of a sudden I got it. I think a lot of people did, whether you have big accounts or not. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. All I know is I got it.
All right, and we got to do LeBron. We got to do LeBron.
Oh yeah, ball me.
I snooze. Nah, I choose the rise.
You need to be invited.
As the dick who fucking takes a knee for our national anthem for the country that made him fucking millions. Fuck you, jerk off. Go suck a dick.
Who would I be if I snooze?
And you know what's funny? My favorite comedian, Nick DiPaolo, says if LeBron was born in any other country, he'd be sweeping floors for a living.
So it's only a select few people get access, Joe, right? They've been rolling it out slowly to select few people since December.
Steve, I like how you know all about the inner workings of this, by the way.
Well, I had to look it up. But I mean,
select few people. What based on what?
Based on, I guess, because you got 2 million views or whatever on your one video.
That I got that after I got 3-minute videos.
I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. They said select few users are getting this 3-minute video feature, and they're starting to roll it out to see how if it's good or not.
Oh,
So
to see if people use it.
Yeah.
See, but this is my whole thing. I very rarely use it because I really see sometimes there's something I want to talk about, and instead of making a part 2 or a part 3,
Yeah.
like because I hate doing that. But there have been times where I've had to do it when somebody really gets on my nerves and I have so much to say, especially if I smoke. Because if I'm like really stoned and I see some shit and my mind just goes, I just go on rants and I just record and I just fucking do it. Well, let me tell you, this guy pissed me off because all he was doing in the comments all day, and I see all of this shit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I want to answer, but then I see where it goes, and it just keeps going. And and people are coming at him too. It's not even me. Like sometimes I don't have to do anything. I just sit back and watch because a lot of my followers get involved and they fucking just destroy these people, and I love it. But I just seen it, and I just got fucking annoyed, and I just finished smoking. So
yeah, listen, I mean, there's a bunch of idiots out there.
All right, this one should be good, bro. 85,000 views almost. I'm going to round it up. Let's go.
A law by Democrats just a couple of months ago. Some might say that the other party was for defunding the police.
The fuck did she just say? The other side was for defunding the police? And you fucking idiots listen to this shit and believe it. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ almighty. We have all lost our fucking minds. I can't with you fucking idiots. I can't. Who was for defunding the police? Republicans? Really? Ain't that some shit? Whatever they need to say to fit their fucking narrative. Whatever, no matter what. If it contradicts
And
them
people believe
completely,
it, like
they'll
you said.
fucking say it, no matter what. These are the fucking people you look up to. It's fucking sick. So all you fucking liberals and Democrats, you're all fucking blind and you're all fucking sheep. Every fucking last one of you.
A law by
There was one I actually did earlier. I'm starting to get really good with like editing shit, putting videos together. Now, it was pretty funny. By the way, that one video is at like 2.8, I think now. Last time I checked.
Wow. 2.8 million views.
Yeah.
So
And you know
why?
course,
Because you purposely took it out of context. And
yeah.
And you know what? Controversy creates cash.
Fucking ain't right. I don't give a shit. You know what? Let me give you a taste of your own fucking medicine. I've been fucking listening to it. I've been hearing it for fucking 4 years. Let me give some back to you. Tell you and see how it makes you feel.
Oh, this one's got to be great. I got to put this one on.
Do you really hate me? Or you just don't like me because you think I don't like you?
To be truthful and honest, I don't know you. But I guarantee you, okay, and this is, I think I speak for most white people when I say, if you come at people with respect, 9 times out of 10, you'll get it back. If I get to know you and you're a decent human being, I will give you the shirt off my back. I will help you out any way I can. As long as you treat me like a human being, I will do the same. I don't hate anybody just by looking at them. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what that book can teach you. I treat people the way I'm treated. If I get treated with respect, I will guarantee you give you the same amount of respect. It's that simple.
Now, Jew, I hope you don't think that I hate you because I'm Catholic and you're a Jew or whatever.
Oh, I hate all of you. just based on things that don't matter.
Even though you guys killed Christ, I still love you.
Right.
We're definitely getting pulled off after that.
This video's done. Did you should
Hold on. I got a joke. I got a joke to go along with that, though. You ready? Why do people think that the Jews crucified Jesus?
They wanted the money. Oh.
No, because they used one nail for his 2 feet.
That's not, my answer.
Listen, I told you it was dark.
Hey, you know what? My answer wasn't that off base. It had to do with being cheap and money and stuff. So
I had to save a nail.
1 nail, 2 feet.
All right, now we're back to the old. You know what? I'm so proud of your achievement. We got to go. We got to pull it up.
Oh Jesus! The one video that's taken out of context.
Who's this fucking slut? Let's play this one.
You know what I hate? People that don't believe in science. They're really dumb.
I know, right? Last time I checked, there were 2 genders.
You know what I hate?
That was a good quickie. Here we go. Hey, and Steve, join me.
Oh, shut up! Listen, you're doing the same shit. You're doing the same shit.
2.8 million. Great job, Jew. Great job.
See, you're doing the same shit that my wife does to me as a fucking joke. She makes fun of me. She does this. She's like, all hail to the king. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I'm serious. We're partners,
It
bro. I'm
speaks
serious.
to that lit the fuse. It lit it by the spark to the. I want you all to listen to that really carefully. That man said, by hood or by noose. I think he's missed a couple Klan rallies. I'm just saying, Joe. They gave you the wrong script. Either that or, you're remembering shit that you used to say or still do say in your basement. I don't know. But that shit is fucked up, pal. I'm just saying. I know you probably got one of them hoods in your closet. You probably got a fucking cross in there
Like the
that you're
governor
burning
of
on
Virginia,
somebody's
that's
front lawn.
Democrat.
You fucking racist piece of shit motherfucker.
I'll tell you something, bro. I've been finding myself say this more often, and now I say it because there's a reason behind it. I'm starting to like gain a little followers. What am I at, like 58 now or some shit? I can't see.
Yeah,
58. Okay,
58.8 thousand.
58.8. And I'm telling you, if people start asking me for merch, I told you about what my merch is, right?
No,
I didn't show you, but okay, so now I got to show you. I got it in my truck. I'll be right back.
we need to plug the merch.
Hold on one second.
We need a merch link.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
No problem. If he comes back with a Klan hood, I'm gonna piss my pants. Juice, you there?
Angry Steve, you got to keep the crowd engaged, man. What's up, man?
Got to keep him engaged.
Otherwise, they're going to turn off the channel. So what? Angry Steve, keep the crowd entertained, man. The pressure's on you, bro.
The pressure is on right now to keep the crowd entertained. So
if you're so interested in podcasting, talk about something. Get them to not turn off the YouTube channel.
Don't turn off. I don't know. You totally got me here, stumped here, Juice.
I was just talking about Jews killing Christ and everything all fucked up.
Yeah. We got all of that going on, and then Jews. How do you tell a Jew? The guy with the nail with two, one nail, two teeth.
FCS would be proud of the job I did, but I think he'd be disappointed in your fucking job.
I'm bombing right now.
So let's go. Hey, this ain't Dangerfields. I'm not asking you to fucking tell jokes in front of a crowd. Just fucking say something engaging. Have a conversation, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
First of all, you're clearly not serious about setting up your own podcast shop because you're still doing it off your iPad.
I'm still doing it off the iPad. I'm still.
All right, the Juice pack. Don't worry about being entertaining, Steve. Don't worry about it.
There he goes. He's coming with the merch link. He's got the merch.
No, I'm not giving you the merch link. I'm showing you the sweatshirt I made that if people start asking me about this, I might as well fucking do it. Hold on. Now I'm hitting buttons again. I'm hitting buttons.
He's hitting buttons.
Hold on. There we go.
Just started biting me. And now he's eating a skewer. Why is he eating a skewer? Where did the skewer from?
You see it?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna enlarge it for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to read what the word says underneath.
Just saying.
Oh, just saying.
So it says you're a cunt. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's funny to me. What else you got?
No, that's it for now. I'm not trying to get rich.
Why don't you just make a shirt that says Jew 316, like Austin 316?
What?
Do you remember Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass?
Yeah.
So why don't you do like Fat Jew 316? It's like a contradiction. It's funny.
I'm too stoned to get it.
Because it makes no sense. Because you're stoned.
Oh. Fuck, man. Dude, just going to get the shirt. I fucking walked a mile to the other side of the house.
What about Fat Jew Nation?
Fat Jew Nation? Because I don't like... don't want to put a fucking like label on it. I just
What
want,
about
you know.
proud fat Jew? Like, these are ideas. 99% of my ideas, or anybody's ideas for that matter, are going to get thrown into the garbage can. You know?
What?
And we could actually merge it. We could go Angry Fat Jew Steve. And it would be like a transformer if you guys merged.
The angry fat Jew Steve juice.
I don't know. I need to know how to get my my.
And the
my
Angry
next
Fat
Tuesday shirt.
Steve juice could be our strand that we liquefy and sell.
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Well, because if it's going to be juice, it's got to get you somewhere. It can't just be, orange juice. It's got to be special juice.
Special angry fat juice.
And we'll spell juice JEWCE.
Oh, jeez.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm writing it down, bro.
So where's our merch? How do I get my See You Next Tuesday shirt?
Oh, no, I haven't done that yet. But if the time comes where people start like, do you have merch? I'll be like, sure, I guess.
There's websites where you can design your merch. And
yeah, I know. I just haven't I haven't like really gotten into it yet.
I can help you with that though. Because basically,
listen, bro, let me just lay it out right now. I'll lay it out right now. You want to do the fucking work and split the profits with me? I'm fine with that.
I'm not even worried about the profits.
I'm just saying. We both can make something.
Double jinx.
Listen, I just want to buy a shirt, so tell me where the link is up.
All right, I guess Juice will let you know when there's a link and how to find the link. And once he has a link, he can tell me to post it in my bio, and I could do that. Whatever. I'm not a link guy.
There we go. Juice is going to give you a link. He's going to put it in the bio. You let me know.
That's fine with me, bro. I'm cool with it.
I'm going to buy a shirt.
We just got to be on shirt designs. I'll have them designed, and I'll make a commish.
That's fine with me, bro.
You got to make sure you pick a merch site that has fat guy sizes.
I got you, bro. That's on. All right, Juice, you taking notes, bro?
What if you're a little bit more like me and you want to be the lean Jew?
Wow. You should have a selection from lean to extra
instead of small, medium, large, XL. It's fucking fat Jew, double fat Jew, lean Jew, or starved Catholic like Christ.
And we could do plenty of stuff. We can do you're an asshole just saying, we could do a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? And if people want it, they'll buy it. That's it.
But you got to come up with your signature saying, right? So
that's what it is. I'm just saying. I say it all the fucking time. Just saying. That's all my shirts could say. Just saying. The fat Jew right in the corner. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
TFJ, right? Just call it TFJ in the corner. Make it fancy, TFJ, and then
that's it.
Just saying.
Are there any take the we're brainstorming over the podcast because this is what we do best. So take the name the Fat Jew. Is there any letter in the name the Fat Jew that we could replace with the Jewish star?
Probably A or E.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Do you really want to be walking? I'm saying, do you want to be walking around with the shirt?
No, I don't. That doesn't have to have a fucking Star David in it.
No, but I'm saying.
Listen,
no, I'm just trying to be creative. That's
right.
all.
Yeah, but that's in the name. The name already tells you what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but listen, the average person might not want to walk around with a shirt that says the Fat Jew, right? So if you abbreviated with the TFJ in a star pattern, right? And then you had, your signature logo that we designed, and then you have the, then you have your saying on it, and that's it.
Listen, we can do this off the podcast. We can talk about this shit.
Do you
No,
want
nobody has.
to podcast now and just talk about marketing?
Yeah, I don't care.
All
It's
right,
been a great show. Actually, I gotta make a quick phone call. So end the show, and I'll be right back.
all right. Don't physically leave the show. I'm gonna end it. Just don't leave.
I know. Until you're done. I got you.
All right, Juice Heads and Jew Heads and Fat Steve Angry Steve Maniacs. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. And by the next episode, there'll be a merch.
You know what? Maybe if things go, we might change it to the fat angry juice show.
Fat angry juice.
Well, for now it's Uncommon Sense, but we might do that. And you weren't seeing things. This was 3 podcasts in 1 week. We've been inconsistent. I apologize. It's all on me. It's my fault. As the sole proprietor of this YouTube channel, this very prestigious YouTube channel with 54 subscribers, and we will not let you down anymore.
Hey, look, Mom made it.
All right, Juice Heads and Jew Heads and Angry Steve Maniacs, running wild. Thank you for
peace.